and I saw a lot of children, very small children, and doing extraordinary things. Less than ordinary children doing extraordinary things, and I was impressed. And as we were looking at, and children were showing off their skills and their mastery, I heard a sound, and I saw somebody crying. And I went to another room where there was a child sitting, a newcomer, who was hitting himself, hitting his nose. I was feeling very, very bad and sad. Why is this boy hitting his nose? I was told that in this special education, needy children, this is a very unique thing. When they don't get attention, they try to attract attention. That was the state of that boy. He didn't know anything other than just hitting himself. Today, exactly 2 months later, I got a chance to see that boy. And I got a chance to see how he's riding the cycle. What an enormous transformation. Never heard of a transformation like this. Never experienced a transformation like this. It looks impossible that human skill can be transformed and learned with this speed and with this accuracy. And I was talking to Ved, and he tells me about the technology and mechanism that he uses, or a technique that he uses in building a neuro superhighway for children to enhance their learning. And most importantly, I think the key that is the most impressive is how children teach children, and what Ved calls it as a peer coaching. And that's it. I've never seen Ved coaching people. I've not seen his teachers or his other colleagues teaching these children. I see these children teaching children. And what a great work they can do. And I can tell you, I worked in lots of global companies in Fortune 500, handled Asia, based out of Singapore, traveled to 23 countries in Asia building business. And all organizations around the world struggle going through this pain of learning. Nowhere, in no company that I can think of, this climate exists where we can build such powerful peer-to-peer level coaching to enhance learning for our people. If we could do this someday, the organizations are going to be 10 times stronger in terms of their performance.
These autistic people, kids, where parents don't have a clue how to treat them in the Western way, and some of the parents were so poor that they were really helpless, and this great man housed this whole lot of the children together. And one of the interesting things is that there was really positive transformations in the persons, in those children. You know? I see it with my own eyes that the little girl was so violent, and after a few years in this center, she has transformed to be a leader. And I realized that behind the concepts of what these persons are building was based on a very naturopathic ways of transforming kids with autisms, with epilepsies, with mental illnesses, that parents are absolutely helpless in containing their behavioral patterns because they are pretty abnormal in a bigger society like Vietnam. And the concept behind this was really interesting, something that the business world should emulate, should look at, and then take a step back and look at how their organizations, how themselves as an individual could transform accordingly. Dr. Vic, and I really want all of us to remember him as a person with passions, mission-driven, for the kids that are much needed with attentions and sometimes outcasted into the societies where nobody cares except. So it is a wonderful human being, and I totally appreciate the experience here. Thank you very much, Dr. Vic.